Gonna hit record. Okay, so we're recording. Okay, so welcome everybody to our call. I would try to do like an Eminem rap, but I don't have one right now. Really brain dead today. I don't really know what happened to me. I think I'm like just need sleep. But anyway, thanks for coming on the call, you guys. We actually used to do these once a week back in the day. And I decided to bring them back because I feel like we have so many new people on the team, and it'll just be good for everyone to get to know each other and for all of us to kind of have time to hang out with each other together. And I think that we're going to start doing these. I wrote it down on my calendar. Hang on. The first week of every month. That way we can kind of like get the month started off right and, you know, make goals and learn together and all of that. Now I know the first week of September, the first week of September is Labor Day. So we can kind of just play that one by ear. But that's my plan, is to start doing them
on a Monday.
Yeah, Labor Day is Monday the 1st. So I was thinking we can maybe do it the 2nd, which is Tuesday, or we can just push it back to the next week, but we'll just talk about it when it comes closer to the date, and I'll just let you guys know. So yeah, that's my plan. I did want to start out too, just by recognizing some people that got Success Club last month, and our Coach of the Month for July. I'm having trouble remembering what month it is. So Stephanie Baker was our Coach of the Month for July. She was rocking it and brought in a lot of new people to the team and is reaching out and helping lots of people. So way to go, Steph. I don't know if she's on here or not, but make sure you give her a big shout out. And then I'm going to go through all of our Success Club rock stars for July. And if I miss anybody, I'm really, really sorry. I probably will. This was just based on the post that I had in the group a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, whatever that was. So for Success Club 10 and up, we had Shannon Thomas, Kate Lewis, Jamie Campbell, Becky Clayton, and Melissa Carr. For Success Club 5, we had Jessica Wayman, Amy Sheridan, Melanie Burnstead, Rochelle Sanchez, and Leslie. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, so I'm not even going to try. But way to go, Leslie. And then for our first points, we have Mary, we have Trisha Gray, we have Luis, and we have Shannon Ellis. So way to go, everybody. And just remember, you know, Success Club is the one goal that we want to have in our business every month, but it is not because we want to put Success Club points on people's foreheads and pretend like each person we talk to is a Success Club point. That's not what is important. It's important that we're reaching out and helping people. But I just want to clarify that because that's kind of how I try to make my goals for each month. So way to go, everybody that achieved Success Club in July. And then I did just want to go through a couple quick updates of stuff that we have going on coming up before we get into the meat of the call. And I will just pause briefly and see if anyone has any questions because I talk really fast. So just a reminder that for this month, the challenge packs that are on sale are 10-minute trainer and T25. I think I posted in the group and let you guys know like that what I usually do is I send out e-cards to my customer database to let everyone know, you know, the sales for the month and just say like, tell them how much money they can save. Like for Pio last month, I sent out the e-card saying, get Pio for $10. A lot of people are responding to that. So that's just one thing that I recommend doing. So those are our challenge packs on sale this month. I know Jamie is having awesome results with T25, and she posted her picture in the group today, so feel free to share it. I think that's a good way to promote it since that's one of our packs on sale this month. And then just one last thing, just to remind you guys of the groups that we have coming up. Our Coaching at a Glance group is every single week, starts every single Monday. My sponsor, Lindsay Catarino, is the one that hosts it, so make sure that you're inviting people to that. We have them going on every week. I'm trying to make it a goal to get at least 5 to 10 people in there myself every week. And this is something we'll be talking more about extensively in our training groups. Also, next week starts our 30-day challenge group, so that's anyone that gets Shakeology or a Beachbody Challenge pack. Also starting next Monday, we are starting our Building Your Biz Blitz, which I posted about in the group last week. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just click on photos and you'll see the picture with all the details that I posted on there, along with a video of tips that I gave on how we're going to do that. And lastly, we will have our next Rock Your Biz boot camps coming up in September, which that's also, we were going to do it the first week of the month, but that's also Labor Day. So I think we decided to do it starting on September 8th. So if you have new coaches coming in between now and then, I do recommend you to just go in the Dropbox and go through the videos and resources with them so that they can, you know, kind of be a step ahead of the game. And we don't want to bring people in and not send them through training at all, because that's not a good thing, because they're excited when they start. So, you know, we want to help them get started right and get started out successfully. So that was a lot of stuff to remember. Does anyone have any questions or comments about anything I said?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
So, and I haven't looked at it recently, but the customer database, is that populated obviously just by people who have made purchases from you?
Yes.
Like, do you manually add at all?
I've never done that before. I honestly didn't even know that you could, but if there is a way to do it, I think that that's great. Well, let me take that back. If someone signs up with a free membership on your Beachbody website, they will automatically be placed into your customer database. So whenever you send stuff out, like e-cards and stuff, it'll go out to them too.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
So when people are hosting like free challenge groups and stuff like that, like whenever I host like a free clean eating challenge, I always make it a requirement for people to sign up through my website, like for the free membership. That way they're like automatically in my database, and then they get, you know, the updates from me that I send out. Like I try to send stuff out like once a week, but that way they definitely get something from me at least once a month. What was I gonna say? Oh, and then all your leads that you get too, those people are automatically populated into your customer database. I actually had one of my leads respond to me last week. Her name's Diane. I think she responded to me about the PIO thing when I sent out the e-card, and it was someone that I hadn't talked to before. I can't talk. So there's people that will get your emails and sometimes they won't respond, but if you stay consistent with sending out, then people will eventually respond.
Great, thanks.
Yeah. Sorry, I kind of like went off on a tangent with that. I tend to do that a lot. Did anyone else have any questions or comments or anything before I move on? Okay, cool. Seriously, feel free to interrupt me as I'm talking because I talk really fast. So if you're confused by what I'm saying, then interrupt me and let me know. So I did just want to share real quickly with you guys a little bit about my story, because it's going to kind of go in with the topic that I'm going to talk about tonight. And tonight I wanted to talk about building a residual income, because that is really what you need to do if you want to build a substantial income in this business. I know not everyone has the goal to walk away from their full-time job like I did last year, but I just want to, I want to just explain it to you guys, because this is something that I didn't really understand when I started. I didn't really see how huge this opportunity was, and it's because of residual income. It's not from your own personal sales. It's not from challenge packs and bags of Shakeology, which of course that all helps. I'm not telling you to not do that. I'm not telling you to not host challenge groups, because I will always do that no matter how long I'm a coach, no matter what point I'm at. But I wanted to just briefly share my story with you guys of kind of what I did when I quit my full-time job last year, what my focus was when I quit, and my focus was on building residual income. And basically what I do to build a residual income, hang on, I'm looking through my notes and they're not making sense to me. So what I want to do is just tell you really quick what residual income is and what I do to help build my residual income. And then I'm going to talk about the team cycle bonus, because it's really confusing. It confuses me. So this is going to be a learning lesson for all of us. But the team cycle bonus is how you earn, and that's what is going to build up your residual income. So when I quit my full-time job last year, my plan was, to be able to build my income as quickly as I could, because I was obviously going to be fully supporting myself. So what I did is I went on a Build Your Biz Blitz, just like we're talking about doing starting on the 18th together. Because whenever I do those and whenever I bring in a lot of new coaches to the team, that's going to help my team cycle bonus, which we'll talk about in a minute. So if you really want to focus on having a residual income that is going to pay you when you're not even working, you're going to be able to take time off and you're still going to get paid, you need to focus on growing your team as large as you possibly can. And when someone told me this, I was kind of like creeped out by it. I thought it was icky. I was like, well, I don't want to just go share the opportunity with a bunch of people. I used to be afraid to talk to people about it. In fact, I used to, avoid the conversation. But then when I had a different mindset about it and I realized, how much it changed my life, then I realized I was doing people an injustice if I didn't talk to them about it. I wanted to tell everyone and their mama about it because I care about people and I want to help them change their lives. So that's the way that you have to look at it. So I see it as going on a blitz of helping as many people as I possibly can to change their life. Whenever I've done these blitzes in the past, I just did one last month, was it? Yeah. I had to think about what month it was. Your income will triple or quadruple. Now I can't give you a precise formula of exactly what it's going to do, but every time I've done a recruiting blitz, my income triples or quadruples. Now again, we're not trying to make this about selling something to people or just cramming some icky business opportunity spiel down their throat. It's really about helping change people's lives. But while you're doing that, it's going to help change your life as well because it will help you build your residual income. Now, this is something that I also didn't realize when I first became a coach, but you guys, the awesome thing about residual income, like I said, is that it's going to pay you while you're sleeping. It's going to pay you while you're not working. Once you have your team built and once you start earning the team cycle bonus, it builds and builds and builds and builds over time. Because with the team cycle bonus, you're not only earning on what your personally sponsored coaches are earning, you're earning based on what everyone that comes into the business after you is earning. Now, if you're really confused about what I'm talking about, there's some awesome videos in the Coach Training Academy that explain this. But basically, you're going to have a personal leg and a team leg. You have one side that's your left side and one side that's your right side. And again, if you're confused, there's awesome videos in the Coach Training Academy for a review. But your team leg, that's going to be if you're in your online office and you run your graphical genealogy report and you see people's names that are in your organization that you didn't personally bring in. That's because your sponsor is signing people up and they're going to be placed underneath you. So anytime that someone signs up as a coach after you have, if they're going on your sponsor's team leg, they are going to be placed on your team leg. I hope that makes sense. So basically, you're going to be earning off of what anyone that comes in the business after you is earning and your personally sponsored coaches. That's why it adds up. And the point that I was getting at is because of that, because we all are a team, we're all working together, we're doing this together, and that team cycle bonus is going to continue to grow and grow and grow because our team is continuing to grow and grow and grow. This opportunity is literally $1 million opportunity. And I know that that sounds insane, but you guys, when I went to Summit for the first time, I heard these people on stage talking about, them quitting their jobs, earning a 6-figure income, paying off debt, like not having any debt they have to pay every month. Like it's insane. I mean, like I said, it just grows more and more and more each year. There's so many different stories that you guys can go and listen to. I'm clearly not at the point where I'm $1 million or 6-figure earner yet, but I know that I'm well on the way of doing it. And if you guys know my sponsor, Lindsay Caterino, she's been doing this about twice as long as me, and she's definitely at the point where she's earning a multiple 6-figure income. So it really just pays off, you guys, to focus on building your team and just give this business your full-on dedication and commitment. It's completely worth it because, and this is just my opinion, but I had a job at I don't know what you want to call it. It was a college, but it was like corporate America because it was for profit. our wages got cut, like they were in control of our income. We didn't have control of our income. They controlled our schedules. So I was at the point, like I had a master's degree and my income was capped basically because they took away our raises. So I'm saying all that to say that in this business, you're in control of your finances. You're in control of what you want to earn. You can earn as much money as you want to. And I'm just saying all that to say that at most jobs that you go work at, well, let's be honest, all jobs, how are you ever really going to have the opportunity where you can walk in and say, okay, I want to earn this much money, so I'm going to do this. This business is basically giving you control of your life, and you really get to design your life however you want it to look, however you want it to be. And it gives you complete freedom. And residual income, that's what it does. It gives you complete freedom. Okay, so I'm probably confusing the crap out of all you guys. Before I talk about the team cycle bonus, did you guys want to ask any questions about anything I said? Because I know I can be all over the place when I'm explaining stuff. Okay. So the team cycle bonus, I briefly just wanted to go into how you earn with the team cycle bonus. Because this is seriously, like I said, where the residual income, it builds and builds and builds. Now, of course, like I said, we're going to continue to host our challenge groups. We're going to continue to have customers, and that's going to be part of what we're earning. But the team cycle bonus, you guys, is probably 75% more, 75% or more of what I earn each week. So it's going to be a huge chunk of your income once you can get it built up to a certain point. And there is a video in the Coach Training Academy with Michael Neiman that's really, really funny that explains this. And he probably explains it better than I do. But basically, like I said earlier, you guys have your left leg and your right leg. And the way that the team cycle bonus works is it's like two bank accounts, one on the left, one on the right, and they both collect team volume. Now, I'm just going to give you guys an example. Say on your left side, you have 10 coaches, and each one of those coaches has their on Shakeology Home Direct. So that's going to be 90 team volume points for each one of those coaches. So let's just say that that's how it is. So our left side has 10 coaches, and it has 90 team volume points for each coach because they're all on Home Direct. Then on your right side, let's say you have 20 coaches, and each of them are all on Home Direct. So that's also 90 points apiece. And then let's say on your left side, your 10 coaches, they're all on Shakeology Home Direct, like I said, and then you find out that 3 of them sell Insanity Challenge packs. So if you do all the math, what that's going to look like on your left side is that it's going to total out to 3,000 points total because, like I said, each bag of Shakeology is 90. So you're going to add that up, and that's what it's going to be. So you're going to have 3,000 points on your left. On your right side, if they're all on Shakeology Home Direct and there's 20 of them, then that's going to be 1,900 points total. So on your left bank, you have 3,000 points total. And on your right bank, you have 1,900 points total. Are you confused as heck yet? Because I know this stuff confuses me. So whenever your team cycle bonus is coming out of these 2 bank accounts, basically it has to be 300 balanced team volume points in the banks. So what that means is if you look at your team leg, which is going to be your stronger leg, which when you're in your online office, if you're looking at your volume is going to show you which one your stronger leg is. Your stronger leg is going to be whichever leg you see that has more volume on it. So like say that, like I said earlier, the left side has 3,000 points, the right side has 1,900 points in volume. So the left side, the 3,000 points, the heavier side, that's going to be your stronger side. So what you do is you just subtract 200 from the stronger side, and you subtract 100 from the weaker side. And every time you're able to do that, that's going to be your cycle. So all the way down until you get to 0. So if you take 200 away from the 3,000 on the left side and 100 away from the 1,900 on the right side, then you can actually do that 15 times. So all you're going to do is just take 3,000 minus 200 and do that over and over and over and over. And this is just an example. And on the right side, you're going to take the 1,900, subtract 100, and do that over and over and over. So like I said, that's 15 times. Now, each time you cycle you're going to get a certain dollar amount. And it depends on what rank you are for what you actually get. So for example, for Emerald coaches, it's $14 per cycle. For Ruby, it's $16 per cycle. And for Diamond, it's $18 per cycle. So if you just take the example that we just went over, the 3,000 points on your left and the 1,900 points on your right, cycling 15 times, for an Emerald coach, your team cycle bonus for the week would be $210 if you cycled 15 times. For a Ruby coach, if you cycled 15 times, at $16, it would be $240. And for a Diamond coach, if you cycle 15 times, at $18 a cycle, it's going to be $270 total for the week in the team cycle bonus. So I know that's a lot of numbers, but that's kind of just a way to break it down so that you can figure out, you know, how it looks based on each rank and how it looks based on how many cycles you have and your volume points. And seriously, this is all stuff that like completely confuses the crap out of me, but I try to explain it as best as I possibly can. And I wanted to just explain it to you guys because it's so important. Like, this is really where the residual income comes in, like I said. And to make it even easier for you guys, I posted this in the group earlier. There's a team cycle bonus calculator. So the top says your weekly earning goal. So you literally just type in your goal of what you want your team cycle bonus to be that week. Say you want it to be $1,000. So you'll type in $1,000. And then you type in your team cycle amount. So if you're Diamond, it's 18. If you're Ruby, it's 14. Or I'm sorry, if it's Ruby, you're 16. If it's Emerald, it's 14. So all you do is type in your weekly earning goal and the team cycle amount that you're getting, and then it's going to tell you how many cycles you need to do that. And it's going to tell you what your weak leg needs to be in volume and your strong leg needs to be in volume. So
where's that at?
I uploaded it to the Fit and Faithful group. There's a link that I just posted in there earlier.
Okay.
It's in there. Let me see if I can grab it real quick and send it out to the chat box here. That's what I use because all the numbers and everything really, really confuse me. Like, I can talk to people all day long, but when it comes to numbers, and I'm not the smartest crayon in the box, brightest crayon in the box, whatever the saying is. Okay, I just sent out the link to the group chat for the spreadsheet I'm talking about. So the thing is that I want you guys to take away from this is building your team and growing your team is what's really going to make that team cycle bonus grow and grow and grow. And taking this formula is going to help you, you know, make your goals of how much you want your income to be. Because, you know, it's great, like I said, I know I keep saying this, but it's great to do challenge groups. It's great to have customers on Shakeology, but that alone is not going to build a residual income. So if you want to take this business and make it something really big, where you're able to make it into $1 million business, where you can literally, within a few years, get to the point where you're $1 million earner, you got to focus on creating a large team cycle bonus, creating a large team, and that's what's going to grow your residual income. Because, I mean, let's be honest, like, of course we love what we do and we love to help people, but who doesn't want to still earn money when they're not working? I mean, that's like the perfect world, right? Okay. Any questions that anyone else has? I know this is not like an exciting topic to go over. It's kind of dry information, but it's so important. And like, I just care about you guys, and I want you guys to have whatever kind of business you want to have. I want you to go out there and earn as much money as you want to earn. So that's why I had to share this with you guys, because it is something that is so important that, you know, once you take this tool, you can really plug in what your goals are to really, like I said, design your life and make this business into what you want it to be. Okay, so if no one has questions, we are doing another call at 8:30 for people that were in Rock Your Biz Bootcamp. So I'm going to hop off in a minute, but I did just want to kind of give you guys like a quick assignment before we get off. So for those of you that are interested, no, this is not everybody. It's not a requirement. Never is. It's always if you want to do it. But if you want to work on building your residual income and growing your team cycle bonus, then I do highly encourage you to join us next Monday on the 18th. We're going to be doing our Build Your Biz Blitz together. And like I said, I posted the steps about it in the Fin Faithful group. And I'll be talking about it. I'll do a post tomorrow in there about it too. So I do highly encourage you to do that, because doing that, we're basically going to be doing exactly what I just talked about. We're going to help you, you know, to rank advance and to grow your team and grow your team cycle bonus. So join us with the Building Your Biz. It's a tongue twister, Building Your Biz Blitz. And then also grab that spreadsheet that I sent you guys and work with your sponsor on what your goal is. Send your goal to your sponsor for what you want your team cycle bonus to be each week, and then work together on how to game plan to make that happen. Because I know this is something that my sponsor helped me do, because I get confused as crap by all these numbers and stuff. Literally, I used to log into my online office every week. I still do, actually. I still never know how much my checks are going to be. I'm just like, oh, I don't care. Like, you know, I'll get the money. It'll happen. But I know not everyone's as carefree like that as I am. Some people like to plan ahead, which is awesome. I need people like you in my life. So anyway, join us next Monday for our Building Your Biz Blitz, and work with your sponsor, send your sponsor your goals for your team cycle bonus. And that's all I got for tonight. I realized at the beginning I forgot to go around and see who all was on here. I think most.
Hey, I have a question while you're looking, if you don't care.
Sure.
I'm going to be in the Gulf Shores, and I know that I'm probably not going to be able to be at that meeting. Do you have another one planned anytime soon?
I didn't think about it yet, but I try to do one of these like once every few months. It's honestly a bit too exhausting to do one every single month.
Will you record it? Is it something that's recordable that I could look at when I get back? Or do you think I should just wait?
You can just wait. We're just basically going to have a little group, and we're all just going to work together. Like, we're already making our lists, our contact list, our dream team list, and then we're just going to like work together to like send messages and stuff out. So whenever you get back, just let Steph and I know. I know that Stephanie wants to do one as well. I don't know if her date's going to line up with mine.
Okay.
But just let us know. And I think it would be cool, like, I mean, even if I'm not doing one next month, because after this month, I mean, I have to skip months. Like, I had to skip July because I did one in June or whenever that was. You know, if I'm not doing one, everyone else can feel free to team up together and do it too.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. All right, guys. So I thank you all for coming on tonight. It was awesome to see everybody and connect for a little while. And like I said, I'll keep you guys updated on the next team call that we do. I'm going to end this call and then start another call over for those of you that are doing the Rock Your Biz. Oh, wow, I'm like dark now. The Rock Your Biz Bootcamp call. I'm going to go into a new screen. So thanks, everyone, for coming on. Y'all have a great night. I love you guys lots. I'm pink right now, and I'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.